So we've got a big mission ahead of us. I've got everything I need, so let's go for it. So first up is the flat dumbbell bench press. So with this one, we are working the mid chest, and we're going to rep it out for 8 to 10 reps. So just slowly bringing the dumbbells down and hold about 2, 1 and back, like that. Okay, so up next, it's the incline dumbbell bench press. So just changing the angle with this one, in that you are hitting the upper chest, slowly down again, 2, 1 and back up at an angle. So again, in around that 8 to 10 rep range, just tying in with the mid chest from the earlier one. So next up, we are going for some decline push-ups. So with this one, we're bringing in the lower part of the chest. So you just want to bring your feet onto the top of a bench and just walk out slightly, and 2 palms about shoulder level. You're going to push down and back to the top sub. So just coming down, holding 2, 1 out to the top. So decline push-ups, you could hit the same one if the bench come back at that decline angle. But just as an alternative, you're going to bring in the push-ups instead of that one. So into the next chest move, we're keeping with the body weight. So the exercise itself would be weighted dips, but we don't have a dip station here. So we're just going to bring in an alternative with the bench, and it's going to be bench push-ups. So you're still putting tension onto the chest with a surface. So you're just going to bring your 2 palms on the bench, just get a distance away, so it's like a regular push up position but just more elevated. So push towards the bench, 2, 1, push back like that. So let's get a few of them going. 2. So next up, we are into the triceps. So we're going to start off with the close grip tricep press. So the only difference from a regular chest press is your elbows are close to the body. Squeeze the back of the arms. You're going to push up forward and a little flick as well, just to the top, bring it in the back of the arm. Back down, elbows still close to the body. And back up, that little flick forward, just engaging the tricep. So again, we're looking for 8 to 10 reps with this move, bringing in the back of the arm. So into the last exercise, and it is an overhead tricep press. So coming back, flexing the elbows to the top of the shoulder, feeling it on the back of the arm, and again up, little flick forward, just like that. So I just dropped the weight from 9 kg down to a 4, just to feel the back of the arm that bit more. So coming behind the body can be a little bit more taxing on the back of the arm. So slowly coming back and feeling that burn on the back of the arm. Like that. So here we are into day 2, and it's going to be back and biceps. So first up, it's time to pull up or shut up, because we are heading for the bar. This now. So I'm just going to bring in the delts, the back delts, with this one and the back. Keeping your palms nice and controlled on the bar. Okay, so into the next one, and it's the biceps, and it's the alternating hammer curls. So just hitting the biceps at a different angle, coming in across the body. And just because you're alternating, you're just going to balance out each arm also. So look for 4 to 6 on each arm with this one. And it just ties in nicely with the back moves. Okay, so next up we are going with the lats. So just the lat pull over using a bench or a flat surface. So just gluten up. You're gonna put a slight flare on the elbows, come back till you feel a stretch on the lats. 2, 1, come back at a height to about mid chest level. So just engaging the lats. So just as effective as a lat pull down, just supporting your own body weight, just puts extra tension onto the lat area, tying in at the back again. So lat pullovers, very effective at going in on that lat area. So heading into the last exercise of back biceps, so just the dumbbell row. So just a little lean on the bend on the knees, lean on the low back. You're going to roll forward, you feel it on the mid back, and slowly back just beyond knee level. So you're engaging the bicep with this one as well, with the mid back. So very effective at targeting that mid back area. So again, looking for those 8 to 10 reps. So we are heading into day 3, and it's going to be the legs and the core. So up first, it's going to be the goblet squat. So just picking a dumbbell, bringing it close to the body, keeping your elbows close to the body, knees and toes pointing straight ahead. You're going to squat down till your thighs are parallel with the floor, push back through the floor, like that. So it's almost like you're exploding through the floor, like this, to the top. Hamstrings, glutes getting worked. So if you can't have access to a barbell, the goblet squat is next in line and just as effective if you were to bring in a medium to a heavy dumbbell. So next up would be a hack squat, but we are not in the gym, so we don't have access to the machines. So we're going to bring in a weighted glute bridge with the dumbbell. So just getting on the floor with a surface like a bench, Bring your heels to the top of the bench, bring the dumbbell to the top of the legs, and you're just gluten up till you feel it on the glutes and hamstrings. So pushing up, 2, 1, back down, like that. So just coming up and back. It's just that bit of elevation that gets in at the top part of the leg, the glutes. So even just holding tension at the top, really feeling that burn on the back of the legs. So as a replacement, glute bridge, just getting right in here on the top of the legs, the glutes. So next up, last leg move, we are going to start walking with some walking lunges. So just grabbing 2 dumbbells, you're going to lunge forward, let the knee touch the floor, push back through the opposite foot, and switch. So you want to go for 10 each leg with this one. And the walking lunge, you're hitting the hamstrings, the glutes, but you're also working on imbalances that you might have. So if one leg may be stronger than the other, it's just going to find that out and put more tension onto each leg. So last move of day 3, and it's going to be the core. So it's going to be knee raises. So just get on the surface again, like the bench, bring in your torso back at a little angle, 45 degrees say. Grab the top of the bench, legs coming out and knees coming forward to feel it on the core. So coming back to about chest level, slowly back without touching the floor, like that. So just going for 8 to 10 of these, and you go for 3 sets as well, like everything else in this workout. So knee raises, the lower core and the mid core as well. So day 4 is shoulders and arms. So we're going to start off with the overhead press, dumbbells. So we're going to look for 10 reps again. So slowly down, top of the shoulders, hold out, 2, 1, and push. Like that, just getting the front delts involved. So up into the second one, and it's the side lateral raise. So just grabbing the 2 dumbbells, little bend of the elbows, and you're going to raise the dumbbells to shoulder level, side shoulder level. Slowly down, and let's go again. Then side laterals, side shoulders tying in with the front. So up next, it's the front raise. So 2 dumbbells at the front of the body. You're going to raise forward, front shoulder level, slowly down. Back again. So just working the front delts, and again tying in with the side delts from the side laterals. So you don't need to go really heavy with this, so just a 4 kg dumbbell in both hands will just get the front delt involved. So into the next one, it's going to be upright rows with the kettlebell, and we're going for the back, shoulders and the traps with this one. So just gripping the kettlebell, just a slight flare of the elbows, good grip, firm grip, and you're going to work the back delts, so just coming up to about chin level, slowly down to waist level. So just the grip of the kettlebell is perfect for this. So about 8 to 10 reps on this one. Just going in with the back, shoulders and the traps. So into day 5, and it's going to be full body and mobility. So for this one, Ritchson uses a treadmill. He also uses battle ropes, but we don't have that here because we're not in the gym. So kettlebell is part of it. So we're going to do some kettlebell swings. So what we're going to do is a wide stance to the floor, knees and toes point ahead, grip your kettlebell and naturally drop the hips. So you're coming through the legs with the kettlebell, push through the hips, open out the core. So let's go for 12 to 15 of those. So very good. For hip mobility, opening out the core and a full body workout. So what you would do here is you will go for 15 minutes on the treadmill. You will bring in the kettlebell swings for 4 sets, and then you would also bring in some battle ropes. But again, we are limited with what we have here, so just bringing those in is just as effective. So, mission accomplished. There you have it. That is the 5 days of the full body workout. So with that one, we hit multiple muscles throughout the week, and we covered the full body, the upper body, lower body, the core, and just mobility at the end as well. So without a doubt, a really effective workout if you're looking for strength, core, and some conditioning elements.